Room again behind the line as you see Gooch Tekin. Outstanding libero for Tennessee.
I think we're getting a little finger check by Plante. She was in that blocking formation against the high hand of Mendez on that swing. So just making sure those fingers are okay for the rest of the match.
I mean, let's be honest. How often are fingers victim of a big hit? I mean, it's got to be a thing, right?
With a block, if you're even with a blocker, you can go palms forward. If you're over, like as a blocker, you can penetrate a little bit with your fingers. But if you're under and you penetrate with your fingers, that's when it gets popped.
Hopefully Plante is all right. Key player again for Tennessee. So 2-1 early here for Georgia Tech. Room once again from the service line. Mendez again from the right. Caroline Curry with the set. Chapman trying to finesse it into that open spot. There's our first look at Mimi Mambu as well, the freshman.
Mambu on the U19 USA team, earned a silver medal this summer. Comes in, starts for Georgia Tech as a freshman. Go ahead, tip at the setter. Either take her out of the offense or make her dig on that scramble.
Plante with the dig. Chapman again from the right. Can't get it down. Now it's Mendez. Not so fast. Exit only on the right side of the net. Big block for Tennessee.
Coming all the way over. Chelsea Sutton, a 6'4" sophomore, showing some want to early in this set. Not going to let Georgia Tech get an out-of-system ball without putting up a block.
Chapman behind the line for Tennessee. Oh, big serve. Baldy with the big hit there for Georgia Tech. Cannot handle it. Coming back on her side, however, point Tennessee ties it up 3-3. Eve Rackamwatt in her 8th season at the helm of the Volunteers has done a tremendous job. 4 straight NCAA appearances, has made a Sweet 16 appearance as well, but has so many expectations for this team. We'll talk about those throughout today's match. Chapman again. Nice break for the Volunteers.
13 on your screen, that's Eloise Suarez. In this rotation, she's a back row player, so taking it with one hand and sending the ball over is considered a back row violation.
Trying to get them off balance with these serves is so important. Peyton Chapman really seems like she has found her groove behind the line. As I spoke a little too soon.
That's a beautiful jump serve on that. You risk the top spin serve when you try to toss away in front of you. Georgia Tech just really happy to get it out of that serve-receive rotation.
Bianca Garibaldi now behind the line serving. Oh, and she gets the ace. Looked like that was just misplayed, Keely.
You talk about all the international experience you have. Garibaldi plays on the Brazilian national team, and Coach Collier just does an excellent job being from Brazil herself, getting a pipeline of tons of international players.
You've done a great job at Georgia Tech. It's fun to watch you interact with these coaches because you know both of them so well as we're leading up to this match, and hearing the backstories are always great. Garibaldi with another serve. Oh, and they get it down. Sutton with the kill from the right side.
Now that's pretty. Off of 1 foot behind the setter. Watch the flow and elevation. Open net down the line, putting it down to Sutton.
Hayden Kubik. Mabu with the dig and the kill. Can't get it down. Kubik.
John, this is the offense we're talking about that Tennessee has. You get the setter somewhat inside that 3-meter line, good things can happen. First, a great dig by Kubik. Here, out of system, Kerr going toward.
Kubik again with the serve. Mabu with the dig. Oh, and that is just a bullet down the right side from Mendez.
Nice job before Mendez takes her 3 rotations off to get that final kill, getting those high fives from her team on that last swing.
Sarah Tote now into serve for Georgia Tech. Rolled up at 6-6 early in this first set. First team to 3 wins the match, and that'll help from Sutton.
John, Tennessee's doing an excellent job right now passing the ball. The setter, Kerr, at the net, running an offense to mix it up. Run back row, now getting Sutton as she high-fives her teammates. That was a sweet kill at the net.
Kate Schnell now and leads the team in aces. Came to a practice last week, and man, she served over and over again. No ace there, but clean. Tall Lopio, and she's tall. There is a lot of human being right in front of us, and that was one of the reasons they added her, is that size and that physicality that Coach Collier was looking for.
It helps be 6'6". That's what you call OTB, over the block. I'm sure she's hitting a lot of balls over many blocks at 6'6".
Her over to Star Williams for her first kill of the game.
Star Williams dropping it short, showing like she was going to hit. So defender sitting back last second, change up right in front of the setter Tote.
That's just dirty. I got to think as a player, those are the ones you hate. Just hit it in my face. Don't just drop it in there. You see the All-American Caroline Kerr serving. Point Tennessee. Enough time, but she knew right away. She made the challenge. There was no doubt in her mind.
I think Coach Collier is really like 95% right on her challenge calls.
Sophia Belez now. Georgia Tech with a nice serve. Tech and Star Williams again off the block.
A lot of times with the ricochet off the block, it's just hard to recover defensively. Watch how Star Williams attacks the middle blocker's outside hand. There you go, little ricochet, and the defenders couldn't come back on it.
Sydney James behind the line. Out of Northfield, Minnesota, back in my old stomping grounds up north. Point Tennessee.
You cannot have a body part come fully under where a defender, like a blocker, is. So watch out the layout of Belez. Almost came.
Sydney James again. Tennessee up 10-8. Oh, miscommunication there on the dig.
Talking to Coach Rackham, she said how important that serve and pass is, and you're seeing Chapman put a bullet on. That's an intense look you're seeing. I played against her. She's one intense competitor, as Rackham watched.
And they did talk about how Mimi Mambu, one of the weaknesses is getting that serve receive. Is Tennessee picking on her right here? Nice save from Tennessee, but a free ball. Oh! Gravity check. It still works.
Georgia Tech has 12 newcomers to the team, and that just dropped between 2 of them. So a scramble play. LePew coming off as the right side, lost the ball.
A 4-0 run for the Tennessee Volunteers at home. Important. James again with the serve. Herman Garibaldi at the net. Oh, what a finesse.
John, if you're over a block and you see open court that LePew just put up, why not just go ahead and tip a good scramble ball at the net by Tote as the setter? Nice little slam tip over the block.
It looked like they were a little late getting over there as well, and you can't be late with LePew. So much height. Suarez with the serve. just a beautiful from Garibaldi there in the middle.
Garibaldi from Argentina, played at Pitt last season, a transfer in. So fast off this transition play. Watch her ask for it. So fast, boom, explosive through the seam of that block.
Yeah, nobody there, and you got a block like that with a big two-lane highway going through it. You know she's going to put that away. Suarez with the serve again. Kerr with the savvy set. Can't get it down for Tennessee. From the back row, Mimi Mambu. Looked like it was going wide. And Gush Tekin, it's a reflex, right? Sometimes your body is just moving and you can't stop it. Unfortunate for Tennessee on that one.
Gush Tekin wants that one back, but that's two swings by freshmen. You're looking at her. Groom for Georgia Tech's outside, just trying to figure out early in the match how she's going to get a kill.
Chapman from the right. Did it go off the block? We got a finger wave from Georgia Tech. Now in Tennessee's favor, 2-point lead for them. About halfway through the set. First team to 25. Got to win by 2. We want to win 3 of the 5 sets. Again, to win the match. Checking. Former Wisconsin Badger behind the line now for Tennessee. Tekin handles it. Kerr to Chapman. Can't quite get a hold of that one. Gets it wide.
The best thing that Chapman did was play the ball on Georgia Tech setter to create the scramble out of system. Block was able to set up. Tennessee very happy with their performance starting off this set.
14-11 Volunteers. I want you to explain in system, out of system, because that's a big, big part of volleyball here in college. Point Georgia Tech, great rally there.
How good does that feel getting the block? In system, when the setter's at the net, you can run your offense. It's almost like an offensive lineman on that pass. The setter can stay in their pocket without creating a scramble to run their offense. But if the ball goes past that 3-meter line, you're in a scramble. You're just trying to throw up something outside the pocket.
Pretty safe from Georgia Tech. Mambu from the left. Kerr back to Chapman. And too much for them to handle. Point Tennessee. I feel like Kerr to Chapman is going to be something that a lot of people talk about as you watch the Tennessee Volunteers go through this season.
A beautiful 1-2 punch here. Chapman's been hitting cross court. This one turns line. The whole defense shifting toward the cross court. Chapman finding yet another kill.
Dostick serving now for Tennessee. Mendez gets blocked. Nice save from Suarez right there, number 13.
You have Mimi Mambu. She's been hitting hard throughout her first couple swings, and that one just throws a tip shot. Now you think in your brain, okay, maybe I have to just throw the ball around a little bit and then go back to my hard hit later on.
One thing the Volunteers do not want to see is Mambu get going, because once she gets going, it certainly can be trouble. She is again. Gets it wide. Waiting to see if that went off the block. But it's point Tennessee.
Mambu's just trying to get in her groove. She approached a little early for the set height. It was out of system, so just running back, missing it a little long, just coming under that ball in the attack. Watch her fully come under, try to reach back for it.
Kubik now behind the line for Tennessee. Beautiful block in the middle. Keeps Tekin to Kerr. Star Williams on the left side.
Star Williams getting a start over Bryn Williams. Bryn Williams did not warm up, but getting it outside Star Williams. Beautiful set, giving a nice seam moving block down the line. Star Williams.
Yeah, you mentioned Bryn Williams, somebody we were both excited to watch play today, but we came in and You see Georgia Tech can't handle that serve. We came in, immediately saw her in sweatpants, and right away both of us, just being fans of the sport, are kind of like, oh, bummer, we want to see her play, but that's a big loss for the Volunteers. She's been important to them.
Bryn Williams, second in the team in kills per set, so yeah, that's a big miss being out in this match.
Largest lead so far in this first set, and it's the Volunteers by 5. Chapman again.
Oh. Coming on the slide attack, you got Sutton off. This has been automatic. That's 3 kills off of 1 foot behind the setter. It's called the slide with your middle. Incredible.
That was Sutton, not Chapman. I'm used to seeing Chapman right in front of me as the Volunteers with certainly some strong volleyball. A lot of people talk about the Big Ten being so strong in volleyball, but ACC and SEC certainly no slouches.
And it's pretty exciting. Usually you have to wait to the NCAA tournament time to get these matchups, but we get these matchups the next 2 days. Some powerhouse volleyball you're seeing. ACC, SEC, 2 top conferences in volleyball.
Hayden Kubik back behind the line again. 4-0 run now for Tennessee. Oh, and right off her hand, you could see that one going long.
That's what timeout by a coach. You ice that server when you go against such a strong server. That was a smart timeout taken by Coach Collier.
Sarah Todt, number 8. Freshman out of Budapest, Hungary. A very international flavor on this Georgia Tech team. 10 foreign athletes, 7 countries represented on their roster. Oh, miscommunication there from the Volunteers.
I wonder if the players know the acronym GTG. Got to go. This is go time if you're Georgia Tech, being down as Tennessee's creeping toward that 20-point mark.
Well, that was their 3rd ace as well, and those aces so valuable as they pull within 4 now.
A little out of rotation. It looks like the blockers left a little soon between and getting called.
The Puyo right there having a conversation with the referee. Wade Dubois up here on the stand.
LePew, number 22 on your screen, should be on the far left side of number 12, Mambu, and she was between the middle blocker, Pierce, and Mum.
Kate Schnell getting ready to serve for Tennessee. They're batting 400. They're hitting 400 right now in this set. That is a tremendous number. Anytime you approach that 500, you're doing something real good. Mambu from the right. Right back at her, but out of bounds. So point Georgia Tech.
Mambu carries a lot of load offensively. Georgia Tech graduated 2 senior 6 rotation outside hitters as she's getting subbed out for that service by Bialeski.
Freshman from Brazil, outside hitter Bialeski coming in. First time playing here in 2025. With the touch over. Kerr can't quite get a hold of it. Star Williams on the left side there. LePew out. Point Tennessee. Georgia Tech thought they had it. They're looking at their coach and we're going to get another challenge, but Collier is saying no.
LePew turned and thought she had it, but I thought it was long, so that was a right no challenge card. As we're seeing your baller setter, Caroline Kerr, on this service line, trying to pull this to the end.
Free ball for Tennessee. A little bit of a tackle there by Gustekin. Oh, too much from Groom on that left side.
That set was pushed all the way to the antenna, and Groom showed that she was going to hold her body and then saw open court. Last second decided to take it way inside this block. Power swing.
Groom coming in with 26 kills on the season. Oh, what a touch.
John, if you're not a fan of Caroline Kerr, I don't know what you're doing out here. What a baller. Your two-time All-American setter, sending it over in 2. Haven't seen it all match. She's going to the finish of this set with Victor.
Zoe Humphrey coming in there looking like she was going to kill it, and then that savvy move, as you mentioned, Caroline Kerr. Sydney James from Bialeski. Trouble for Tennessee, and Caroline Kerr cannot handle it.
Garibaldi, so smart right there on your screen, number 5, a competitor. She didn't have the shot, so when in doubt, you take the setter out on the first ball contact and just threw it at Caroline Kerr.
Tennessee up 4. Very hard to make runs in this rally scoring system for Georgia Tech. Got to go on a little bit of a run here. Chapman says not so fast.
Oh, this is getting fun. You have 4 kills on 9 swings. Chapman behind the center on that beautiful reverse set by Chapman, putting it down. Kerr to Chapman, it's been automatic.
Gushtekhin now with the serve. I got to watch Tennessee practice about a week and a half ago, and even for the untrained eyes, Gushtekhin can't handle it. Point Georgia Tech. Even for the untrained eye, you come in here and you sit courtside and you watch Peyton Chapman, and everybody can hit it. But man, there's a little extra velocity, and it just sounds like you don't want to be in front of that ball.
The arm swing whip and the pop offer ball. Chapman 4 kills, hitting .33.
Chapman again, not this time though. Oh, Garibaldi.
If Georgia Tech's got any competitor on the team that plays every point hard and not the score, it's Garibaldi. Number 5 just comes to play in transition, communicating, asking for the ball, putting it down. Suarez to Garibaldi.
So timeout on the floor. 1 if you want to catch Tennessee here. Oh, and you absolutely cannot let that happen.
That was a great timeout taken by Coach Watt, just to ice the server a little bit, causing the missed serve. Within 1, you're feeling pretty confident because you have a front row setter. That slide attack's been lethal with Sutton.
Freshman Maggie Dostick now from Tampa, Florida, serving for the set. Garibaldi, you said it, she has got no quit in her.
No quit. That distance set, Coach Collier reminded in that timeout, you can run that distance set. It's a 31 to Garibaldi. It's been open all day because you see setter Kerr open up a little bit, not so much helping in on that block.
Yeah, block's late to get to that middle, and I want to talk about the middle. That's a spot where teams really take advantage. Kerr trying to get that quick over again. Can't do it. Now that's 2 points.
You got
for Georgia Tech.
Middle Pierce in that heads-up blocking.
3 now. Georgia Tech has staved off a couple. Volunteers just need 1.
I think if you get a good pass right now, you go to Chelsea Sutton behind the setter on that slide, 1-foot attack.
How aggressive do you want to be on this serve right here is the question. Pretty safe. Kerr sets it to the outside and just too heavy.
And John, that's not exactly what Caroline Kerr wanted to do. The pass took her forward. She had no option but to send it to the outside cubic.
So 4th set point now for Tennessee. Kerr to Sutton. Back over, free ball now for Tennessee. Looking for that first set. Sutton again, and there it is. Set 1 goes to the Volunteers. Man, they made it interesting.
It took 2 tries, but that slide attack's been lethal for Tennessee. Taking first set on Georgia Tech. Here he comes again. You got Kerr to Sutton. Through that seam finally. Got the final.